What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. My name's Aaron, and the Royal Rumble just ended, and it's been a very crazy night for the WWE. So I'm immediately this time back with a review. It is the Royal Rumble 2016, one of WWE's biggest events of the year, the kickoff to the road to WrestleMania. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get right on into it, you guys. On the kickoff, we had a fatal four-way tag team match for a Royal Rumble qualifier. Whoever wins this match, the team gets to compete in the Royal Rumble later on in the night. We had Darren Young and Damian Sandow versus the Dudley Boys versus the Ascension versus Mark Henry and Jack Swagger. It was pretty much a typical kickoff match. It was what is to be expected of a kickoff match. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't anything special at all either. Mark Henry and Jack Swagger win via the World's Strongest Slam, and they will get to enter the Royal Rumble at the main event of the evening. Now, on to the main show. The kickoff for the main show was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens in a last man standing match for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was very entertaining to me. I loved at the beginning of the match, Kevin Owens took him to the outside and did the cannonball through the barricade. Thought that was really cool. Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds on a chair and an elbow drop on Kevin Owens through a table. Kevin Owens hit a super fisherman's buster through the table. I thought that was really cool. Never seen anything done like that through a table before. Really good match, really entertaining match, but Ambrose retains via pushing Kevin Owens off of the top turnbuckle through two stacked tables onto the ground floor. It was about a 5.5 of 10 star match for me. It wasn't the best last man standing I ever seen, but it definitely did entertain me. It definitely, for $9.99, you can't complain much. It was a decent match. Next we have the WWE Tag Team Titles match. The New Day defends against the Usos. Pre-match, the New Day asked for a moment of silence for Francesca and debut Francesca 2. That's right, Xavier and the New Day got a new trombone. Francesca V2 making its way. It was a pretty decent match. It was exciting pretty much all the way through. There was a lot of action to follow. It was a really good match for me. About a 7 of 10 stars. The New Day retained via a big ending. Big E caught, I can't really tell them apart, Jimmy or Jay won. Caught him while he was going for the big splash. He caught him and hit the big ending. So the New Day retained the tag titles. Shortly afterwards, the Wyatt family cut a promo basically saying on screen that they are going to dominate the Royal Rumble match. And nobody can disagree with them. Next match on the card, we had Alberto Del Rio defending his U.S. Championship against Kalisto. Kalisto's attire and mask was really cool. He had the angel wing gimmick. He had his regular, it was silver and white. It was his regular mask, but on the sides it had some like wings, and his little armbands had wings, and his tights had wings on them, angel wings. It was really cool looking for me. Something a little different out of Kalisto. Really cool. I seen a really cool reversal in this match. Kalisto was going for a head scissors, and Alberto Del Rio brought him back and brought him up facing the ground and double kneed him to the chest. That was really cool. It was a decent match, even though we've seen it 2 or 3 times before. And it did look like the attack on last week's SmackDown was a swerve, because Kalisto does win and pick up his second U.S. title via the Salina del Sol. It was about a 6.5 out of 10 match for me. It was actually a pretty decent match, and I'm actually very happy that Kalisto actually got his title back, and maybe WWE might give him a little bit of leeway, a little bit of a chance here to actually prove itself. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens. Next match on the card was Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the Divas title. Becky, I've seen her use this move 2 or 3 times. The rolling armbar off the top. I really like that move. Just wanted to point out that's really crisp. Each of the times I've seen her do it, she hasn't botched it yet, and it looks like a pretty technically pretty difficult move to pull off. So that's a really cool move to see, and Becky Lynch has really got it to be able to pull off some moves like that. The match was good to me until Ric Flair took off his jacket and threw it onto Becky Lynch's face while she had Charlotte in the disarmer. That was just so stupid to me. You can easily take a jacket off of your eyes, or even let her tap out while you're wearing the jacket on your head. Fuck it, it's the championship. So why that caused her to let go of the disarmer and lose the match puzzles me, but it is WWE. I just found that mini angle in that match very stupid and very ignorant. So she has her in the disarmer. Ric Flair throws his jacket over Becky's eyes. Becky pops back up with a distraction. Charlotte hits the spear, and 1, 2, 3 retains the title. Sucky ending, but the match was pretty decent. 5.5 out of 10 for me. It would have easily been a 6 if not for the ending. Post-match, Sasha Banks comes out, attacks Becky Lynch, kind of teasing a little alliance with Charlotte, but as Charlotte was leaving the ring, Sasha Banks puts her in the bank statement. So I knew Sasha was just any day now she's going to be thrown into this Divas Championship picture. So here it is. I definitely think Sasha Banks is going to be the one to take the title from Charlotte. So I'm definitely pumped for that. Pumped for my girls. Big fan of Sasha, so I'm definitely waiting to see if she can get her shot here. Definitely hoping she does. On to the main event of the evening, one of the biggest matches all year of any promotion, any company. It is the Royal Rumble match this year with some extra stakes up for grabs. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in the Royal Rumble match. Here we go. Roman Reigns and Rusev start the match. A spear eliminates Rusev almost immediately. Soon, right almost immediately in the match, we have a big surprise as entrant number 3. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, has finally debuted. I knew I had my speculations he would pop up in the Rumble, but I didn't know so soon. Maybe later on, maybe even number 30, I figured. But number 3, AJ Styles making his debut finally. And they did not, as expected, they did not mention TNA, did not mention any other companies. They just said, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Free agent, one of the hottest free agents from independent wrestling or whatever. He didn't get to hit the Styles Clash. He almost did twice, but oh well. Definitely excited to see AJ Styles finally where he belongs in the big leagues in the WWE. Roman Reigns gets taken out by the League of Nations and taken to the back. Rusev actually big splashed him through one of the announce tables and they carted him to the back. Kevin Owens eliminates AJ Styles after 28 minutes saying, welcome to the WWE. You kind of figure AJ's not going to get the big win here. Maybe, but you kind of figure probably not. But they did at least make him last almost 30 minutes in the match. So they did a good job not making AJ look too weak here. So if they had to do anything, they did the right thing by making AJ Styles eliminated later on in the match, making him last. So maybe that may have been their reasoning for making him appear number 3, so he can have a lengthy deal in the match to where he can look pretty strong. So that's definitely what I think went on there. At least they made him last 30 minutes. Make him look pretty strong here. Sami Zayn enters at number 20. I kind of figured Sami Zayn would be back as well. I kind of figured Finn Balor may also make an appearance, but we didn't get that. But we did get Sami Zayn. By this point in the match, all 3 members of the Wyatt family, other than Bray Wyatt himself, have been eliminated. They do return once Bray gets in the match to eliminate Brock Lesnar. Reigns comes back during a Sheamus number 29 entrance via a Superman punch to Sheamus and wreaking havoc in the Royal Rumble match. And at number 30, we had the big surprise. It wasn't a surprise to me. Watch my prediction video. You know I call this one, guys. Triple H returns at number 30. Kind of one of the obvious things, but kind of a big shocker as well. We haven't seen Triple H in a month or two since Roman Reigns sent him to the hospital or whatever. So he's back at number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho, actually, I definitely wanted to point out here, Chris Jericho was one of the last eliminations, and he lasted over 50 minutes, so that's really cool to see. Kind of a really, Chris Jericho deserves something, you know, and I definitely think before he's definitely hung up the boots for good, he'll definitely get something to reward all he's given this company. Chris Jericho lasting 50 minutes, that's definitely a feat, and that's definitely awesome for Jericho. Triple H eliminated Roman Reigns right towards the end, and also eliminating Dean Ambrose to win his 14th world title in the Royal Rumble. I called it, you guys. A lot of people other than me also probably figured this would happen. Triple H is back in the Royal Rumble, eliminating Reigns and Ambrose both to become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the 14th time in his career. So I definitely wants to assume they're just setting up for the WrestleMania match between Triple H and Roman Reigns. And like I said in my prediction video, if you watched it, maybe a month, 2 or 3 months after the WrestleMania match, they can keep the feud going until Rollins gets back, and then Rollins, Reigns, you could have a pretty solid feud there for the world title. Have Seth as a babyface and have Reigns maybe turn heel even. I don't know. Who's to say? I guess we'll see in time. But that was my thoughts and the results of the 2016 WWE Royal Rumble event. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, super kick that like button for me. Share it to your Facebook, Twitter, anything else so some other wrestling fan may get the chance to see it. If you have any questions or comments, you can always drop them below. Or my first personal Facebook page is facebook.com/aaron.stroud.98. My Facebook wrestling community group is Aftershock the World of Wrestling. That was the Royal Rumble for this year, guys, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Take it easy.